when you know that there's chemistry, but he's actually pulling back. So you've been in this situation where you know a guy's attracted to you, but he's clearly trying to hide it. Maybe it's too intense for him, whatever it is, you know the feeling is mutual. How can it not be? Things feel so strong between you two, and the chemistry can't just be in a vacuum. You might even start to wonder if you're delusional, if you're crazy. Is he not feeling the same way as I'm feeling? And honestly, this video is going to expose the truth once and for all and explain exactly how you can use something called the abundance mentality and how it applies to this situation so you can leverage it in your favor and end the confusion about all of this stuff and pull him back with maximum effectiveness. So if you don't know this, you accidentally push him away forever without even realizing it. And honestly, this could easily be prevented. So, hey, it's Erin, your personal love expert, back again on the channel where we make men make sense, VixenDaily. So if you want to know why he pulled back, even though the chemistry is so strong, write "I'm ready" right now in the comments while the intro plays. This video has been requested so many times, so I hope that you guys enjoy. But before we dive into today's video, I have a very small favor to ask. If you like this video, if you like any of my videos, if you like anything about me, if you like love advice, leave me a like, a thumbs up, give me a like, share, subscribe, tell people all about it. So there are many possibilities that could be going on here. So it's very important to step back and realize that it could be a variety of things. But first, I want you to please like this video if you have personally ever felt such a strong chemistry that you knew the guy felt too, even if he was trying to hide it. Like this video if you have felt that. Now let's get right into number one. So you are attracted, but you have real evidence that he is too. So I can say to myself in my mind, I would love to have a great time with Ryan Gosling. Ryan Gosling is so delicious, and I actually think about him all day, building up these, things that I would do with Ryan Gosling. Honestly, I've met Ryan Gosling at a coffee shop way long ago before, and he even signed an autograph, yes, an autograph, and said, "See you down the road" in the autograph. And what if I said to myself after, "Oh my God, is he interested? Wait, what does that mean? Is that a secret code that Gosling was trying to tell me about the burning desire he feels, the fate he feels? Was he hinting at this undeniable lust and attraction and all of these things? I mean, hey, I've been thinking about it so much, so he must too, right? Because he's so hot and he's so perfect, and I feel so overwhelmed that of course he feels that, right? It can't just be me." Well, unfortunately, it could just be me. And the truth is, he was probably, aka 100%, going about his day, didn't even think about the interaction for a second longer. Brief encounter, this type of stuff happens all the time. So the moral of the story here, don't assume that just because you're really attracted to him, just because you spend a lot of time fantasizing about him, all of these things doesn't make the fantasy real. Because the truth is that a fantasy about a relationship kind of kills your attractiveness to him and ruins your chances, because it'll start out as excitement, turn into fear of screwing it up, losing him, fear of disappointment. You can't really enjoy yourself in the moment because you're afraid now and you want to feel secure again. The big mistake you're making is you made yourself insecure by fantasizing, building it up, becoming terrified of losing him, and it honestly kills your entire vibe. You forgot the truth though. You were fine before you met him. You have really nothing to lose by being open to the possibility of being with him, but relationships, they have to unfold naturally and gradually, and what you have to make sure is that you're present with the other person and genuinely enjoying each other and not making something happen or trying to make something happen. When you feel vulnerable, the truth is vulnerability, the fear of it, and a need to control, it can make you feel a sense of confusion and a tendency towards avoidance of the truth. So you really want to avoid that and just look at things for how they are and be present. The second possibility, he could be attractive, but not as attractive as you think. So maybe you hooked up, so you think he's into you. Ask yourself, have you hooked up since? How many times? Was it good? Was it bad? Going nuts after hooking up will actually drive him further away, and men can actually hook up without being emotionally attached, and maybe it wasn't that powerful of a connection for him too, so you don't know. The truth is, though, putting up resistance and not giving him space, it will definitely block the chemistry from unfolding, block him from moving forward in a relationship, and actually make him more dismissive, lose interest, erase the chemistry, and you will end up completely disappointed. And honestly, as a relationship expert, I really want you to understand this point that most women cheat themselves out of experiencing love because they interrupt a man's process of falling in love. Men fall in love in your absence when they're away from you by themselves, and absence makes the heart grow fonder. So give him space. That's when men process their emotions in private, which is why you need a guy to have space in order for him to fall in love with you and for the chemistry to actually take hold. Now, what do you do when you're trying to give him space? You focus on yourself and living your own happy life that you love. Number 3 is that he could be attracted but doesn't want to dive into anything yet. So he's not ready. It's not the time in his life logistically, and he can sense how interested you are. So he's kind of backing off, letting it cool down because he's getting overwhelmed. So what should you do here? Well, you should look at this as what I described in the beginning, the surplus abundance mentality, where you have options. Keep your options open. And the better you come off to all guys when you do this. So you leave yourself open to dating other men. When you date, I'm not saying you have to go on a string of flings with random guys at the bar that's as crazy as obsessing over this one guy, honestly, who isn't even acknowledging you. The truth is, all you have to do is don't commit before he does. That's really it. Keep it simple in your mind. You're either 100% single or 100% committed. There's nothing in between. That's when trouble creeps in. Don't just commit, act like a girlfriend to a man who isn't committed to you yet. This isn't about being cold or mean. You can still be pleasant, warm, and open. You can still give the relationship time to blossom, but always remember you're 100% single until you're not. So all you need to do is just live your life, open the door to other people, explore life, work on yourself, have fun, look your best, be your best, and calm down, because you will kill the attraction before it can even begin if you don't calm down. Chemistry can be something that fades. Chemistry can be something that's short-lived. You can't rely on that spark that you felt in the beginning to keep going. It's not something that will stay forever. Just because you strike a match and just because you put a candle on a birthday cake doesn't mean that flame will forever stay. So you have to look at love, chemistry, passion, connection, whatever it is, kind of like that. Not saying the flame will die, not saying you have to obsess and worry about the flame dying. What I'm saying is you have to realize that chemistry isn't this tangible thing that you can keep and continue. And when you start worrying about a fire going out, you don't even enjoy the process anyway. The chemistry dies sooner because you're flipping out, and then you end up not even knowing what it felt like in the first place. The truth is also, if you expand your mind, expand your life, you're going to be spreading that fire, increasing the chemistry, and making your situation much stronger. But when you worry, when you fixate, when you start assuming that he felt the same way you do, you actually smother the life out of the chemistry. You literally put water on a fire, you blow it out, and then you wonder what happened. That's literally what happened. And the truth is, all you can do is be your best you and see if you align well with him, and don't expect anything, because nothing is permanent, nothing is forever. Sure, you might end up committed, you might end up marrying him, but it doesn't mean that thinking about it like that will serve you. So Be sure to hit like and comment on this video with your thoughts on this topic. Share this video as well if you found it helpful, and give it a like because it really helps me out and it lets YouTube know to recommend this video more. And subscribe for more love advice so you can have the love life that you really want. And I will see you next time.